Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssiarose, and today we are going to be playing some more Star Stable. Woo! I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. Some of you seem to, so that's good. So today we are going to keep questing, and I want to talk about Star Rider. So, as I said in the last episode, Star Stable, I'm going to ride around while I talk about this. Star Stable is a subscription-based game, or you can pay for lifetime, and that means you have lifetime access to the game. So I found a code online for a week's free worth of Star Rider, so you can try it out. So if you log into your account on the Star Stable website and redeem the code Star Stable, all one word, all caps, you get free Star Rider for a week. So this is what I'm trying out now. So you need Star Rider for a few things. First of all, you can't jump your horse unless you have Star Rider, and you also have to do a quest to do that. So I will try and do that in the next few episodes and show you guys. You also can't access some areas of the map if you don't have Star Rider. So I think you can access Moorland and Fort Pinter and maybe Silverglade without Star Rider. I'm not 100%, but to access the full map, you need to have Star Rider. With Star Rider as well, you get something called Star Coins. So that code that I was talking about, the Star Stable code, gave me 100 free Star Coins. So what these are is you can use these to buy horses, to buy clothing, things like that. You can also use Star Coins to take care of your horses as well. So you also have the shillings. You can use these, but it takes more shillings to buy something than it does Star Coins. If I head over to a store, I will show you and explain this to you. I just want to get this explained before we go questing, just so you guys kind of know what this game's about if you want to try it out. It is a great game. I've been playing it for a couple of years now and I really enjoy it. So if I head to the shop, so you'll see I can buy like hay for my horse, for example. So if I hover over this, it says the price is 20 Star Coins or 500 shillings. So you can see the price difference, but obviously with the Star Coins, you only get those if you're subscribed. I think if you're subscribed, you get 100 Star Coins a week. So you can save those up to buy stuff. Or you can purchase Star Coins on the website also. So that's something to think about. If you buy a subscription as well, you normally get a chunk of Star Coins with that subscription. So yeah, most of the horses you can only buy... What happened there? That was weird. So most of the horses you can only buy with Star Coins. I don't think there's any you could buy with shillings, really. Most of them average at about 700, 800 Star Coins, so you'd have to save up for about 8 weeks to buy a new horse if you didn't want to purchase any Star Coins. So I mentioned that you can use Star Coins to look after your horse. If you look in the top right here, my horse has got an unhappy face. And that's because I haven't been on since the last time I recorded, so I haven't been taking care of your horse. You're supposed to feed, water, hoof pick, and brush your horse daily to keep them happy. And if they're unhappy, they will run slower in races. So you need to keep them on top form if you want to be good at races, basically. So I'm just going to enter the home stable now. So this is just explaining you have different box stalls. I think you have I think on average you have 12 stalls, maybe even less than that, maybe 10, and then you can upgrade with Star Coins to get more horse boxes. There we go. Okay, so if I head on over to this bulletin board over here, you'll see something called Star Stable or Stable Care Help. So for a fee, you get kind of a stable girl who will look after your horses and will feed, water, brush, and hoof pick all your horses that you have. So no matter how many you have, it's only one price. And you pay for that. So you can select the number of days. The maximum you can have is 30, and then you pay for it, and it's 7 Star Coins per day. And then they look after your horses so you don't have to. So I do this on my subscription-based one, and I find that by the time I've logged in, because I only log in once every few weeks. By the time I've logged in, I've earned enough Star Coins to kind of pay for the 30 days anyway, and I'm not really losing any money. But obviously, that's up to you guys. I'm not going to pay for that right now because I only have 100 star coins and I potentially want to save those for something more interesting. So yeah, I have no horses at the minute, so you can see there's like no one in here. But if you have more horses, so you can see here, this is Fortune Blaze's stall. So I can put him in the stall if I want to and then go and get another horse, but I don't have one, so we're going to stick with Fortune Blaze. Okay. Now all of that explaining is out of the way, I hope you guys are still with me. I just wanted to get that explained, just in case any of you never played this game and you're really thinking about doing it, because it is a really fun game. So, now we are going to get back to questing. I believe Justin has a quest for us over here, so let's ride over and speak to him. Hello Justin, how are you doing today? My dad, Thomas, wanted to meet you. Apparently he wants to ask you about something very important. I'm scared it might be about our troubles here. Mr. Kemble, a nasty boss from the company GED, is doing everything he can to evict us so that he can demolish the stable and build luxury condos here. We're still trying to figure out what we can do to stop him, but he's as slippery as an eel. You should be able to find Thomas outside the stable near Jenna. You know, the girl who showed you the square track. So we got to talk to Thomas Moorland. And there he is, in all his glory. Okay, so let's head over this way. There we go. Thank you for coming so fast, Rose. The situation with Mr. Kemble from GED is getting out of hand, and I need your help. Ooh. What could we possibly do for you? This is troublesome. That evil Mr. Kemble is planning to evict us and raze Moorland stables to the ground. I can't talk today, guys. I just heard that he's almost convinced the council that GED has the rights to the land, and there's hardly any time left to stop him. Right now, his creepy surveyors are setting up their equipment so they can make a detailed map for the planned demolition. I'm the true owner of this land, but I need time to prove that to the council. Can you help me save Moorland stables? We have to delay Mr. Kemble's surveyors to buy some time. All you have to do is turn off their GPS equipment they're setting up in the... I cannot talk! They're setting them up in the area outside the stable between here and the hills where their construction site is. I've marked more or less where the GPS equipment is on your map. It's the fuzzy orange area. And then it says about opening the map. Okay. We must help save the stables. So you can see the little like stars around the stuff. These are the things we've got to get. Evil GED cannot take the Moorland stables. Okay, let's go. Oh, the music's changed. It's all creepy. Okay. So I'm riding out towards where they are. Right, we turned off one. Four more to find. There's one over here. Two. Come on, Fortune Blaze, you're being very slow today. I know I haven't been taking care of you properly, but... Okay, there's one here. You can see all the GED surveyors walking around as well. They're so creepy. 4 out of 5, and then the last one is right in front of us here. Splendid, good work. I truly appreciate it. That will delay them for a while. Now I've at least got a little time to build my case against Mr. Kemble for the council. What am I going to do, Rose? Mr. Kemble is really putting pressure on me with all these legal documents. I'm sure I could stop him if I just had a little more time. If he wants to play dirty, I'll show him that he has met his match. Let's see. Ride past the blacksmiths and up towards the hills along the road there is a power distribution box just where the road turns at the construction site. It should be possible to turn off that horrible sign by turning off the power there. That should buy us some more time. I've marked it on your map. It's the fuzzy orange area. And there you go. He talks about the map again. Okay, I feel kind of bad. I know GED is basically evil, but still, I feel kind of bad for messing up their stuff. I mean, I've only just arrived in this land and already I'm scheming away. Woo! Right, let's go this way. Looks like we've got a quest over here as well, so we will also be doing that very shortly. Okay, I think it was up here? Hey, here it is. Yeah, so you see this little like thing here? That means we can't access that area just yet because we've got to do a quest to open up the area. So if I wasn't Star Rider, that wouldn't open up, but because we've got the week's free Star Rider, we've just got to do a quest and that'll open up the new area for us. Okay, let's ride back to Thomas Moorland and see what he has to say about that. Haha! I think I can hear that nasty man shouting all the way over here. Now I have a bit more time, just what I needed. Now we don't have to see that horrible GED sign anymore. All I need to do is prove that I actually own the land. Then I can stop Mr. Kemble. There is a deed to Moorland Stables that my father was given over 50 years ago by the Baroness of Silverglade who lives in the castle. I can't find the document here, but I think that our old accountant, Mrs. Holdsworth, must know where the title deed is. She knows everything about our business. She retired last year and now spends her days taking care of the flowers outside her little cottage. Go and see her. She should be able to tell you where the documents are. You can find her in the little red wooden cottage just outside the stables, close to the beach. Okay, let's go find Mrs. Holdsworth. So I'm kind of cheating, I guess, a little, because I already know where all these locations are. But if you're new and you don't know where they are, if you press M and open the minimap, the little green dot you can see just here shows you exactly where you need to go. So, again, like I said in the last episode, I believe after a certain level that disappears. It'll still show you where you can start a new quest, but it won't show you where you need to go to complete the quest. But at least while you're new, it will show you where to go. So let's go and find Mrs. Holdsworth. Here's her little red cottage. I always love coming here because the blossom like falls from the sky and I think it is so pretty. I'm going to be doing voices for this whole series, by the way, guys, so if you have any issues with that, I apologise. Let me think. I believe there was a deed of ownership, but it got lost some years ago. When Thomas Moorland's wife, Catherine, died in childbirth, Thomas lost all interest in papers and documents and just wanted to spend time with his horses. All the paperwork was put in a chest and sent over to Catherine's father, and there's a good chance that the title deed was in that chest. Her dad is Jasper Holbrook, and the child that was born is, of course, Justin. Jasper blames Thomas for Catherine's death, and they haven't spoken in 20 years. It's a tragedy that this feud has been going on for so long, but if anyone has the title deed, it would be Old Man Jasper. It won't be easy convincing him to part with it, though. You'll find Old Man Jasper along the road leading to Fort Pinter, close to the wall. There we go. I hope you enjoyed my Mrs. Holdsworth voice there. I kind of don't know what I'm going to do with the voices, to be honest. I'm just kind of going to do them on the spot. But yeah, there we go, Mrs. Holdsworth. Okay, so now we need to go find Old Man Jasper. Again, if you didn't know where to go, you can open the map and it will show you there. I obviously know where to go because I've been playing this game already for a few years. So I'm just going to run over there right now. Okay, so Old Man Jasper lives just up this hill. Wow, Fortune Blaze is so slow today. I think in between episodes I'm going to have to do some training and get his levels up a bit. Okay, yeah, again, here you can see that we can't access this road because we've got to do a quest to get past it. But here is Jasper. My horse physically won't go any closer. There we go. Well, you found me, and now you can leave me alone again. Wow. He is a character. Bah! What do I care if Moorland Stables is razed to the ground? That place killed my daughter, and I've hated the Moorlands for the better part of 20 years. If you think you can change that, you're welcome to try, but I won't help you. Oh dear. Poor Jasper. Okay. So now we're done talking to Jasper. If we look at our mini-map, it says we need to go back to Moorland Stables and talk to someone there. I believe we have to talk to either Thomas Moorland or Justin. So let's run down there and see who it is we need to talk to. By the way, in case you guys were wondering about whether you can come in-game and play with me, Star Stable works based on a server, like servers, and based on where you live is what server you'll get put into. So they have North American servers, they have European servers, and they have UK servers, which is what I'm on. There are 3 UK servers. My personal account is on a different one, and I'm on this one. I can't for the life of me remember what this one is called, so I will need to double check that. But if you make sure that you are on this server, then we should be able to play together. To do that, all you need to do is, because you automatically get put into a server, so you might not automatically get put into this one. So you go onto the Star Stable website, log into your account, and there should be an option to move server, and you'll be able to pick one of the other UK servers. Hi Rose, have you been to see my grandfather Jasper? That crazy old man hates us, and nothing would please him more than to see our stable razed to the ground. I don't know how I could make that old fool of a grandfather change his mind. I know that my mum really loved my dad, Thomas. What happened was a terrible tragedy. I have these letters from my mum and dad that they wrote to each other before they got married. They prove it was true love. I've been thinking of showing them to my grandfather Jasper, but never really dared. If he saw them, he would realise that Catherine and Thomas really loved each other. Maybe you can show him? Take these letters and show them to Jasper. They should make some kind of impression on him. Okay, so we've got some love letters. We're going to take them to Jasper and see if this warms his frozen heart, so to speak. Okay, Jasper. Why can't I not? There we go. What? Are you here again? What's with all the papers? Let me have a look at that. It looks really old. I recognise that handwriting. Is it true? Were they really written by my daughter? Ah, poor Jasper. I do feel bad for him. When I read these letters from my beloved daughter, my heart weeps. I've been such a proud idiot all these years, and it's cost me my grandson. Sob, sob. I have the title deed, and of course I will give it to Thomas Moorland. That scumbag, Mr. Kemble, is a disgrace to this island. Here's the key to my deposit box in Fort Pinter. You'll find the title deed inside. Collect it and bring the key back to me before you say anything to Thomas Moorland. From now on, you can ride across my land whenever you want. You'll get to Fort Pinter by following the Fort Pinter Road here. You'll find the deposit box at the notary in the Fort Pinter main building. So there we go. We've now unlocked this area and we can go over to Fort Pinter. So let's ride over there and get this title deed. I want to get this quest finished today in this episode. So let's ride over to Fort Pinter. It's always exciting on this game when you unlock a new area, I think. You spend forever just wandering around the new area, like, ooh, like looking at all the things you can do in it. There it is, Fort Pinter in all its glory. I think Fort Pinter is one of my favourite places, like looks-wise, in the entire game. So, we just need to find the notary, which I think is around here. Here it is. Okay, so we've got to use the deposit key. So to do that, you open your inventory and you drag the item over to the thing, but I can't because there's a person in the way. Okay, just change my perspective. There we go. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. And we've got the title deed there, look. So now we've just got to ride back to Moorland as fast as we can and speak to Jasper again. The thing I love most about this game is it's just so pretty, like all the scenery and stuff that they've worked on, it just looks so great. I don't know what you guys think about it, you'll have to let me know in the comments below. Here we go, we're back at Old Man Jasper's. Thanks for getting the title deed. These are the old legal documents that show that Thomas is the rightful owner of Moorland Stables. And you brought my key back too. Great, thank you. Thanks once again. Oh, you're so nice now. Well, what do you know? My frosty heart is now warm. After 20 years in the cold, Young lady, I give you this title deed to Moorland Stables. You have certainly earned it. Thomas will definitely be happy now. There we go. So now we can take that to him. We can also talk to Jasper again. Young lady, would you possibly do a grumpy old man a favour? Could you take these letters and this amulet that belongs to Catherine, Justin's mother, and give them to him? Tell him what you have done and that I want to see him as soon as possible. It may not be much, but at least it's an attempt to try and start repairing 20 years of bitterness. And a way for this old fool to say sorry. Ah, poor Jasper. I really do feel for him. He lost his daughter. Let's go! Oh, Rose! You have no idea how happy this makes me. This feud has been going on for far too long and it's finally come to an end, all thanks to you. You will always be a very special friend to Moorland Stables. Thank you. Ah, I'm glad. Oh, we got a t-shirt. Let's have a look. Ooh, a green t-shirt. Ooh, I kind of like the red, so I'm going to stick with the red. I will eventually buy myself some new clothes to make myself feel a bit more like me, but for now. Okay, let's go and talk to Thomas. Holy horses! You saved the stables from demolition! Finally, I can prove that I'm the rightful owner of Moorland Stables, and it's all thanks to you. I will show this to the council, and then Mr. Kemble will have no choice but to stop construction of the new buildings. I don't know how to thank you. I owe you more than I could ever repay you. Ah, thanks, Thomas. I have some fantastic news. I noticed that you have a great hand with Fortune Blaze, and I took the liberty of speaking with the owners. They've moved from Jorvik a couple of years ago and now live on the other side of the world. They will probably not be back in Jorvik for many, many years. I've told them about you and how great you and Fortune Blaze are together. And even though they love Fortune Blaze, they're willing to sell you Fortune Blaze for only 300 Jorvik shillings. That is a great price and a fantastic opportunity for you. I understand that maybe you don't have that much money yet, but don't worry, there are many ways to make that kind of money around here. I have some determination and... Sorry, I cannot talk. If you have some determination and are not afraid of honest work, come back to me when you have the money and I'll be happy to give you the deed of ownership. We can buy Fortune Blaze! Ah, so I've only got 230 shillings, so I need to make another 70. Ooh, okay. Let's go and make 70 shillings. I think we can make 70 from doing this. So that's 30. That's another 30. We're almost there. And that's another 30. Okay, so if I do all of these chores, then we can buy a Fortune Blaze. So I'm going to do that before I end the episode because I'd like to own my horse. Okay. So we need to pick up a shovel and clean up the poop from the stables. So you can... Oh, I'm still running. I don't want to do that. So you can do these quests daily if you wanted to. It earns you some reputation and also earns you some shillings so that you can obviously buy things if you want to. Now we need to go and grab some hay, which I think is out here. There we go. And we need to put it in the troughs. Oh, no. That's the war bucket. Where's the hay then? Oh, the hay's up here. I see. So there's one. I think there's another one in here. Yep. I don't know why I can walk through the horses, but there we go. One of the many perks of this game. Just walk through all the horses. Okay, so then we just need water, which I think we could just use our bucket. Potentially on the well. There we go. And then we just fill up the water troughs. Oh, it's difficult when you're running to kind of focus where you want to go. Okay. Thankfully you can change between running and walking just by pressing shift. There we go. So now I've just got to return back to the board, I think. Oh no, I talked to Jenna. Here we go. And she will give me all the shillings I need to buy Fortune Blaze. There we go. Now I have enough shillings, so I just need to ride back to Thomas. I say ride, walk. This is fantastic. The past owners will be overjoyed to know that Fortune Blaze will be taken such good care of. I'm proud of you, Rose. Hard work and determination always pays off in the long run. See you soon. So there we go. If I look in my inventory, purchase papers for your horse. Oh, we own Fortune Blaze. Oh, that's so good. I'm so happy with that. Okay. I think that is where we are going to leave this episode today, guys. We've done a lot of questing today. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please leave a like or maybe even subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!